Friends and fam, what it do. As always, yours truly, Joe Chet.
And your boy Daniel.
We are back and we are going to be teaching you guys how to find motivated sellers in real estate. Of course, this is part of our Opportunity in Real Estate Thursdays, where we're going to be breaking down exactly how you go about wholesaling a home, but not too specifically wholesaling a home, because all of these things are key components to the real estate process, okay? You're gonna need the real estate formula, you're gonna need to find out how to find sellers, how to find buyers, you're gonna need to know all of these things to do every component of real estate. So without further ado, let's get into it. Finding a motivated seller is probably, it could be one of the most frustrating processes. It definitely is going to take long. You're definitely going to get your fair share of no's, your fair share of rude messages back, your fair share of rude conversations on the phone, but every no you get is closer to your next yes. So how to find motivated sellers? Use the internet. Okay, and I'm not just saying go on to Zillow and Redfin. You're gonna find some homes on there, but you're not gonna find people who are trying to sell, who are ready to sell their home at a discount. So some of the ways that we go around finding homes that we buy is, the first way is driving for dollars. Of course, you guys have probably heard of this. You just go around in your local area and you find rundown houses, abandoned houses, houses with wood on the windows, houses that their lawn hasn't been cut in a while. Homes that look ugly, because ugly homes are money homes. The next way is direct mail. Very old fashioned, but simply print up a flyer. Be like, are you trying to sell your home for cash? Call XXXX, like, you know, your phone number. And then, because people check their mail, people get the bills in the mail, people go through their mail. So of course you're not going to get thousands of callbacks immediately, but you'll probably get some qualified leads. The other process is cold calling. You can find a list online, which we're gonna go over what lists to use a little bit later in the video, but just picking up the phone and calling, okay? Just pick up the phone, be like, hey, this is Joe Che with Homeset Investment. Like, are you looking to sell your home for cash? Are you looking to receive an offer for your home for cash? And they'll say yes or no. If they say yes, be like, I'll call you back with an offer in a little bit. Call them back, give them an offer, okay? It's that simple. It's just picking up the phone and executing and getting the job done. Don't ask yourself where the motivated sellers are. Go out and find the motivated sellers, okay? You guys know what to do and you have the tools in your hands. You're watching the tools right now to understand how to do it, okay? So other than cold calling, you can go on Craigslist. You're gonna find a bunch of ugly houses on Craigslist. You're gonna find a bunch of people trying to get cash deals, people with tax issues, people with all sorts of issues on their home. The next thing to do is maybe making a deal with a realtor as well. Although realtors are gonna be selling their homes for more expensive, some realtors may be incentivized to get a home off their chest for a deeper deal because they want their commission check. So maybe reach out to your local real estate company or whatever is close in your area and just literally talk to them and be like, hey, you got any good deals? You got any fixer uppers? You got any deals that you're trying to get rid of? And then the last way, it kind of goes along with the cold calling, but if you're too scared to get on the phone with the person, ringless voicemail, okay? You can use special apps, just literally Google ringless voicemail app, and they come up. And you can literally just put in the number, and instead of the phone ringing, go straight to voicemail, leave a nice message. Hey, it's Joe Che with Homeset. So sorry we couldn't catch you. Just wondering if you were interested in a cash offer in your home. Give me a call back if this sounds good to you. Simple as that. You'll get a ton of calls back because most people, when you call them on the phone and you're like, I want to buy your house for cash, they get like all defensive, but when they hear it on the ringtone, or on the voicemail, they might be more open and considerate to moving forward.
In terms of, like, Joe went through and broke down really well, like, ways of marketing and stuff like that. The specific kinds of homes you want to be looking for are HUD homes, also known as homes under distress. So what kind of homes are these? These are like pre-foreclosed homes, like people who just didn't make payments on their houses or anything like that, and like now the bank is about to take them and take over the house, but like they're still in that process. If it's for sale by owner on a pre-foreclosed house, that's a gold mine for wholesaling and stuff like that.
For making a deal. That person's trying to get rid of their house because they can't pay for it.
Literally, you're saving them their credit score, you're saving them a lot of hassle, and just long term you're benefiting them with a cash offer. Other than that, like, it's unfortunate, but it's life. if there's someone went through a death with like their spouse or someone they can't grandpa, something like that, like they just don't want to hold on to that house or whatever the case may be, they want to downsize, that's your opportunity right there too. Same thing with divorce. It's, no need to be living in a 4-bedroom house if it's just you and your kids or something, or visiting occasionally. The biggest one though, actually, surprisingly, is long-term residence. And I say that because for people who've been living in their house for like 50, I'm talking about 15 plus year residents, chances are they're growing old, they probably want to downsize because they already got done whatever they needed to get done. So, they're looking to downsize. That's your window of opportunity right there to, get it in.
Also, on those long-term houses, they have high equity in the home as well. So it's a really easy talking point for you to bring across that this is going to be a net payment to you. Since you have paid off your mortgage, you've lived in this home for 25 years, you've grew your family there, I want to give you a $200,000 check right now on the down payment, on the closing, or like on the closing of the home. Like, I want to make that a net to you. I know your home is worth $230,000, but we can't work with that right now. It's a fixer-upper. We need to put some time into it. We're covering closing costs. Let us get this net payment to you in 30 days, okay?
Yeah. And then on top of that, similar to the pre-foreclosed, like houses that have late payments on them already, not quite pre-foreclosed yet, but they do have late payments. That's another opportunity for you to just come in full swoop and just be like, yo, I'll get this house under contract for you, cash offer right here, right now. We'll close quickly. It'll be hassle-free, everything like that. But other than that, there's also absentee owners. So,
people who own the home as an investment property, we recently got on the phone with somebody. We didn't get the deal done, but she didn't live at the home. She had residents living in the home. She owned the home for a long time. Not sure if she even bought it. She might have been given the home.
Yeah.
And she was looking to get rid of it. We couldn't make the deal happen, but she was ready. She was a motivated seller, and she didn't live there. She was an absentee owner, and we really just found it on a list. You literally just look up HUD homes on Google, and you get an entire list of homes.
Yeah. Guys, it's really not as difficult. You just have to be willing to put in the time for the opportunity to create more wealth for yourself in the long term.
Pick up the phone and dial. Literally just ask people if they're, you'll be surprised how many people say yes that they're going to hear an offer on your home. Once you get to that point, you get to having to make the offer, but you would be surprised. Some people are like, hell yeah, give me a cash offer for my home. What is it? And then you're like, well, we'll call you back. And then they might get well, why do you need to call me back? But that's why it's important to also have a script. But just knowing your plan and your course of action and how you are going to execute. That is how you are going to achieve success. It's not by just right after this video picking up the phone. I hope you took notes on this. It's expanding on these notes afterwards. It's going through and being like, all right, I'm gonna drive for dollars for the next 3 Wednesdays, and then I'm gonna focus on cold calling and ringless voice messages on Thursday and Tuesday. And then I'm gonna do all my Craigslist deals, and I'm gonna call my real estate companies on Monday, and then Friday for the real estate. It's making a plan and executing according to that plan.
For sure. And it's don't be scared to pick up that phone, because we honestly, Joe and I both went through this in terms of you're gonna think people are just gonna think you're some sort of scammer or something like that, but it's actually not the case, because people can sense when it's your first time doing it. Yeah. So they're okay, no, this isn't some scammer, this is someone who's genuinely trying to make a business or something like that. So don't be scared to you will hesitate, but it's all good. That's how you learn.
And it's okay if the person tells you off on the phone and it's all you cash offers, you always just call me up and give me crappy deals all the time. Just hang up the phone. I mean, you don't have to hang up the phone. Be nice and be that's not what we do, this and this. But when they just press the phone, just call somebody else. Don't let it bring you down. It's so key to remember that every single no gets you closer to the next yes.
For sure.
So I hope you guys got some value. I hope you guys now have the key to finding motivated sellers in your market, because you can use these tools in any market in the world. So go out and execute, and go create the wealth that you know that you can.
Word.
Peace out.